Hey guys, it's Erin, and I am here today to share with you AQUARELY. Let's talk features and benefits of AQUARELY. It is available in a 3.3 ounce tube, and its mixing ratio is 1 to 1.5. So that is going to be a lot more applications per tube, and it's going to be much more cost effective in the salon. On a whole, AQUARELY is going to be a little bit on the more neutral, slightly cool side. The red and blue in it is going to be higher than the yellow, so it's going to have a more neutral, slightly cool end result. The tri-level bases. What is the tri-level base? The tri-level base is the amount of red, blue, and yellow in the color. So if you're looking, let's say it in, you're going to see how much red, how much blue, and how much yellow is in that. So you're going to see how cool, how warm, how golden that color is going to be by the amount of how much red, how much blue, how much yellow. And so the benefit of that is that it's going to ensure tonal accuracy when you're lifting and depositing. Series coverage percentages. Natural and Natural Intense Series provides 100% coverage. Colonial Series provides 90% coverage. Caramel, Chocolate, Autumn, and Irise provide 80% coverage. Mahogany, Titian, Tutti Frutti, Ultra Red, Beige, Intense Matte, Smoky, and Gold Series provide 70% coverage. Intense Red, Copper, and Matte provides 60% coverage. Ash provides 50% coverage. It creates a much more naturally reflective color. You're going to get brighter reds, you're going to get better gray coverage, and it's going to fade on tone. We also offer low dissipating ammonia. So the way that our low dissipating ammonia works is that it works once you start mixing, the ammonia is activated, it starts working, and the next 10 to 15 minutes, it's completely out of the hair. So it's opening the cuticle, it's doing its job, and it's dissipating out of the hair. And going back to the low and low dissipating ammonia, our ammonia percentages start at 0.6% to 2.5 at the highest. So that is a very low ammonia. And something that makes AQUARELY special, we've got intense micropigments. Intense micropigments are just very, very refined, small pigment molecules. So that means you're only having to crack the hair a minimal amount to really flood the hair with that color. So this is great for very compact cuticles. The most compact cuticle, you're going to get amazing, immaculate coverage with this line. It also is going to penetrate deeper into the keratin structure, and it's going to give you that longer lasting results, which is great as a stylist and great for your clients. We also have wheat protein or hypoallergenic glutamine in AQUARELY, and what that does is going to leave the hair shinier and more hydrated, and it's going to rebuild and repair while it's in there. So it's a treatment while you're getting your hair colored. Consultation is very important. It puts you on the same page as your client, so you both get the desired end results that you're wanting, because my brown and someone else's brown is not going to be the same thing. So things to take into account: the hair texture. Is there any previous color on the hair? Is there any previous highlights? So that does determine what you're able to do with color. What's the density of the hair? How thick or thin? What is the porosity? Will it accept color? Percentage of gray? What are the client's desired results? Is it something that you can achieve with color? Stylist objections, if you have any. Trust your gut, don't do it. If you don't have any objections, this is where you move on to formulating your color. So you figured out what your client wants. And a few easy steps, you're gonna be able to formulate and get going. So step 1 is determine the natural level using the N-series swatch chart. So pop it out of your book, put it up your client's hair, and see what level they are. And if they do fall between levels, because sometimes they do, formulate using the darker level. Step 2 is determining the client's desired level. So how high do they want to lift? So once you've decided how much they want to lift, this is where you determine the developer that you're going to use. Developer usage chart. On the left side of the chart, identify the starting natural level. On the top of the chart, identify the desired level. Identify where the two numbers intersect. In this case, a 40 volume developer will be required to develop a natural level 4 to a level 7. 10 volume gives you tone on tone coverage, 20 volume, 1 level of lift, 30 volume, 2 levels of lift, 40 volume, 3 levels of lift, 40 volume with a high lift color is going to be up to 4 levels of lift. So once you've done that, you're going to consult your chart and determine what the natural remaining pigment is at the level that you've chosen to go to. So for example, let's say they want to go to a level 7. Level 7 natural remaining pigment value is going to be orange. And so the next step is ask yourself, do you want to neutralize this completely? Do you want to tone it down just a little bit? Do you want to enhance it? What do you want to do with this? And so during the consultation, our client said, no, I don't want to see any warmth. I don't want to see any orange, any brass. So I know that I want to get rid of all that orange-based warmth. This is where the tri-level bases come into play. You can go across the bottom of the chart and see how much blue is in each color. Blue is going to cancel out all of the orange. So by seeing the color with the most blue, you're able to choose that. It's going to be C, it's 70% blue. It's all written out right there for you. And so now you know you have something that's going to cancel all the orange. You've got the developer that you need. All that is left to do is mix. And like I said earlier, the mixing ratio is 1 to 1.5. It's a great creamy consistency, really easy to get on the hair. Timing with this is so easy as well. Add 10 minutes to the developer that you used. So if you're using 10 volume, it's 20 minutes total processing time. 20 volume would be 30 minutes. 30 volume would be 40 minutes. 40 volume would be 50 minutes.